Greetings and welcome to Magic with Tamla Farron. Today I'd like to talk about Samhain, and one of the things that I love to give out at Samhain are different tokens, especially to my coveners and my friends and family. And one of the things that I usually do is handcraft my items. Now, one of the things that I'm planning on making this year is a talisman, and it's one that you can place in your home or around wherever you are, and it is not only supposed to connect you with your ancestors, but it's protecting you from negative spirits. So one of the things that I'm going to use, and I find a bucket of mismatched crystals and stones, things that I use for different. You can always get them at the store, and it doesn't take much to actually put in here. This one here is a lapis, very good for this. But one of the things that I do is different herbs for protection, different herbs for connection, different herbs for help. One of the things for protection, black peppercorn. So you put a couple of those in. I'd say about maybe 10. So you've got your stone in there, and you've got 10 peppercorn. Next thing you're going to put in are about 5 cloves. And again, protection. It's connection and protection combined. You want to be able to feel the thinning of the veil with your ancestors. You want the connection that is going to build and flow through you so that you gain the wisdom that they are willing to share. But at the same time, you don't want to drag in something that is negative, that has no business surrounding you. And these talismans are really good for having it around your home, for having it around you. Another thing that I put in is blessing seeds. And you can pick these up pretty much any wonderful Indian store. I love them. And you just put a bunch in. So now you have your cloves, your peppercorn, your stone of choice, and blessing seeds. Okay. One of the next things that you want to put in is lavender. And the lavender I use to show love and peace. In other words, you're doing all this protection, but you're doing it in a peaceful, loving manner. You're not there to offend anybody. You're not there to pull any punches. You're there saying, okay, the thinning of the veil has come upon us. I am honoring my ancestors. At the same time, I am not looking for a fight from anybody who is not willing to connect. I put it out there that I am looking for the wisdom, my ancestral knowledge, and I am not looking for a fight. I am being very calm, very peaceful, very loving about the whole situation. And it will transform the protection as well into a more calming atmosphere, which is a really good thing. Now that you've got the lavender in, okay, you've got the lavender up to about there, I want you to take some more peppercorn and put some peppercorn on top of the lavender. Pepper is a great protection herb or spice, and it really does kick in the extra bounty. So now that you've got that, you can cap it. Okay? And I make a bunch of these up, and then I charge them on my altar, usually during the October full moon. And the day of or the evening before Samhain, I hand them out. And it is a great ancestral protection talisman. So again, we'll do this once more so that you've got the gist. You take a stone, and I have, like I said, I tend to have a bountiful bunch. I am constantly putting stuff together, so having a few here and there really does help. And that one is bloodstone. Then I want to put in about 10 peppercorn. Okay, so we have about 10 peppercorn. Then about 5 cloves. And it doesn't take much to do it. And I'll be honest, people really do appreciate the thought that goes into them. And they do appreciate the fact that you are trying to assist them in something that is so sacred and so not many people understand how wonderful the connection can be at this time of year. Next is blessing seeds. And you just keep putting them in until you've got about half the jar. So that way you've got space to put your lavender in. There. Then you put the lavender in on top. And the lavender brings forth the love and the peace and the calm. It really is a simple thing, but most magic is because the intent is what's needed. The energy and the intent. And it doesn't take a lot to get the process going. So with every step that you take, you're literally putting the intent and energy in as well as the herbs. So now that you've got the lavender in, you go back and you put in a bunch more of the black peppercorn. And when that is done, you put the lid on and you've got another one made. And like I said, it doesn't take that long. You can get small bottles from the dollar store. And if you're like me, you already have an abundance of herbs, connections, shelves and shelves and shelves of jars. So doing up 20 of these doesn't take a lot. Like I said, you can charge them under the full moon on your altar and then just hand them out and explain to them. Put it where you want that connection. If you want it in dreams, put it by your bed. If you want it with your magic on your altar, place it on your altar. If you want it with you, because you're going out to the graveyard or you're going out to bestow some flowers on your family, bring it with you. The connection will be protected and strong so that you can filter through the knowledge that you need to learn from your ancestors. It's as simple as that. And I hope this has helped you. I hope you enjoy. You take care. Please click like and subscribe. Have a blessed week, or weekend I should say, and a happy Thanksgiving. I live in Canada. For me, it's about gathering with family. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing historical, just to gather for a nice meal with my family and to be thankful for that. So you enjoy. Many blessings. So mote it be.